Good afternoon. Welcome to Island Up in Sport. It's me, your host again, Lenwert Duhaney. I have with me this afternoon someone who loves basketball, someone who lives his life for basketball, someone who has been involved in basketball for the longest while. He's not from this island, but he's where he call home now. Please meet my guest this afternoon, Junior. Junior, welcome.
Hello, sir. Thank you
Welcome,
for
man.
inviting me here.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad to be here.
Yes, sir. All right. How did you get started in basketball?
Well, I started basketball actually in young age because it's a big deal in the Philippines playing basketball with men,
Right.
and we've been playing since grade school, from to high school, and college by competing with other schools,
Yeah.
and during the summer we compete with other um, municipalities that we called,
Right.
and tournaments and everything.
I don't want you to go there because I'm gonna ask you the next question of basketball in the Philippines.
Mhm.
I just want your you said you usually play the game because for those of you who do not know, he's a standout referee. He's actually the only referee, FIFA referee in the Cayman Brac where basketball is concerned. So I want to tell me now about your I know that it is so big in the Philippines, but what pulled you personally to the sport?
Well, I played the tournaments since I remember I was 12. Yeah, and my very first position in basketball tournament is a center. I'm the shortest one.
You're the short one and play center?
Yes, sir.
But short people don't play center. Short people, come on.
I'm a
How did
vol-
you do there?
I'm a varsity of volleyball and I jump high.
Oh,
That's why.
so you okay? I see you combine there, right? Okay,
And then someone saw me, and then they criticized me. You're gonna get in trouble because you are short and you jump too high.
yeah,
You're gonna get injured in that.
right.
And I stopped playing center,
Okay,
and I switched to point guard.
point guard.
Yes.
Point guard will fit you. Yeah, the point
Perfectly.
guard perfectly. A short player, a player who see the game and understand the game and
that's
all
true.
of that. Point guard would
Yes.
fit you. All right, tell me about basketball in the Philippines now. I know where would you rank it? Where in terms of sports with football? What other sports you do? What other sports you do in the
Well,
Philippines?
we have a lot of sports. We do football, baseball, volleyball, and almost all kind of ball games. But
Where does basketball fit in? 1, 2, 3 or
number one,
number one?
it's the biggest in the Philippines.
The biggest in the Philippines.
Yes,
Almost everyone
everyone,
play basketball.
everywhere, everyone. You see street youth putting up poles, putting up backboards and put rim,
Basketball.
and they play basketball by the streets,
Wow. And then it continued through schools and
schools and everything. everywhere.
colleges and so on. You were related to me one time that is 3 versus 3 basketball was invented in the Philippines.
Yes,
Tell me about that
It
because
is.
I need to do a research on that in terms of you said invented. That's a strong word, you know.
yes.
That means you started it, not America, not
no.
Canada, the Philippines. Tell me about that.
From the Philippines because it's very big, and some people do before they join the tournament they practice by their homes.
Right.
I just like what I told you. They just put up a pole, build a backboard, and put something round on it, and
Ba-
that's the rim.
That's basketball.
That's basketball with the ball, and then we play two versus two, 1-on-1, but mostly 3 versus 3.
3 versus 3. And do they have like camps, academy where how young does they start? Like the kids start in the Philippines?
They start at 3 years old.
3.
Yes,
Okay.
with the regular ball as well.
Regular ball?
Yeah.
Oh,
They train them out, dribble, pass, shoot, and everything.
wow.
And we have some stages. We have stage 1, 2, 3, and getting advanced and advanced and advanced until they get to the basketball training course
Yeah.
for advanced players.
Yeah.
for them to get better.
Okay. I'm gonna reach your area now, right? Your area is refereeing,
Yes, sir.
and this is something that I've seen that you have a passion for, something that you love. I've seen firsthand you doing refereeing. How is how did you get started in refereeing?
Well, when I was a player, every time I don't play, where we don't have a game, I'm helping in the table officials
Okay.
as a timekeeper, shot clock operator, or score official score. And then they encouraged me to join the officiating team because my father is one of them.
Oh, your dad is an official?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Okay.
he's one of them.
Okay. And how far does this carry you in the Philippines now? Do you go outside of your province and do matches and so on?
Yes. Actually, Danilo Soria, who was our boss,
Right.
was one of the brains of the FIBA rules. They make the FIBA rules. So he's a member. He's been pulling me out from our province
Right.
and throwing me somewhere else to help out some tournaments and everything.
So you're right over the Philippines then?
Well, not all over, but
Because I
just,
know it-
just in our region. The region
Oh, the
two.
region, like yeah, but you
Just
go
in region
different
places.
different places, and how do you refereeing? How far do you want to go in refereeing?
Well, I wish to be a FIBA referee, but there's an age limit,
Oh,
and I passed that already.
okay. I see what you're saying.
Yes.
You have passed that already. We don't want to disclose your age on camera and so on. I know that the age may not match what you're saying
I'm not
because
that
you're
old
like a
yet.
young man. Yeah, so young.
I'm not that old yet.
All right. You are very strict when it come on to your refereeing. I've seen where even me, we are here talking, we are friends, we have a conversation. As soon as you go on the court and start to referee, everything stops. You turn into I don't want to say a monster, but you are very strict. This have to be, don't care who the person, you're gonna call it technical, you're gonna call it, you're gonna follow the rules. Why get you to that?
Well, being an official is like a police officer.
Yes. Okay.
You should have not any. You should not have any family in your what do you call this while you're on duty,
Right.
while you're on work. You have to be strict, and you have to put up the rules and everything, so things will go well and there will be no bias at all.
No bias, you don't care with who.
I don't care who's who.
Because I will see you call with your own people, with your own friends, people there. I see where you call where you know, I'm at the table working and I may not hear somebody say something and you come and you say technical and mark.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I remember one night I was so, I said, gee, Mark get a next technical and he's out of the game. And I felt sorry for him, because I was like,
Well,
wow, but June couldn't give him a chance. But you rules the rules.
it's my cousin.
He's your cousin. He's your cousin and it don't matter. A rule is the rule.
Yes.
Technical and Mark. The second one, Mark is out of the game.
And they understand that because every time they play a game, anything happens in the court,
Right.
stays in the court.
It's okay. Good.
Once
So
we're
once
out,
it's on the court,
that's it.
We're going
We-
back to normal. We
we
leave
leave
the
it there.
court. Family, friends.
Yes,
Oh,
we go back to normal.
that's intelligence. That's intelligence.
And
That's
they respect-
understanding.
They respect me for that, and
Right.
I respect them for respecting me.
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings.
Okay, let's go. Let's move on. You're the only FIBA referee in the BRAC.
Yes, sir.
Do you ever think about going to Grand to do a match, or would you get involved in that?
Well, I wish I want to go there to have a match, ref a match, but I don't have a chance because of my work.
Lot of work
My
on your
job,
mind.
yeah.
Right. And then do you ever think about sharing the knowledge with people in the BRAC, sharing the knowledge with others so that you can have like a pool, 2-3 more persons in the BRAC who are
Well,
referees?
been long time since we started. I've been looking for someone that I could train, but everybody wanna play. That's my problem.
Right, everyone want to play.
Everyone-
They want
I cannot find
officiating.
someone like me that I quit
I've got-
playing, but I cannot leave the game, and then I switch to officiating.
Have that commitment where I'm
Yes.
gonna officiate. No, I want to be on the court. It don't matter. I want to be on the court.
Yes, I never seen someone yet.
But I've seen where you have in the tournament going on in the Bracknell, you have sent out rules and so on for everybody to understand and share that.
Yes.
And most players I've seen where they have first-hand knowledge of the rule and they follow. And you are well respected in that area. When you make your call, people don't question it.
Mhm.
One and two may say, you know, but
Yeah.
it's not even. Once you make that call, you make that call. And one or two people may question it, but it's not something to be shouting and say, what is that and so on.
Yes, because that's the problem on us referees. The players understand the game and the rules, but not as deep as we know. There are rules that we know that the players don't,
Okay.
which we are calling.
Right. Okay. But they think but they may not
And-
have that.
Yes, and a lot of players here loves NBA.
Okay.
They are very familiar with the rules of the NBA,
Mhm.
but NBA rules are totally different from FIBA.
What's the difference there? Because that's something that I need to touch on. I remember calling a timeout at a specific time and they
Yes.
said no, that is NBA rule, not FIBA rule. What's the difference there between? Is there a thin line or there's a big gap between?
There's a big gap. The NBA, once a player holds the ball, he can call a timeout.
Okay.
In FIBA, you have to wait for the ball to be dead and the time will be dead. That's the time you can
Wait
call
for the
timeout.
time the ball to be dead and the
Time,
time.
yes, to be
Oh.
dead.
Okay.
Once that happens, you can have timeout, substitution, and everything, whatever.
Okay. Okay. So there are because what happened is that because so many players are watching NBA on television,
Yes.
they get caught up in NBA rules, what they have seen
True.
on the court.
Mhm,
But
true.
you are saying that the FIBA rules are different.
And different.
So when you come and make a call, a player may question that
Yes, always,
always.
always. Not only happen. It's not only happening here, but even back home.
Okay.
Because
Even back home.
some of the players don't attend the players clinic, like the one I did before we started the tournament last time.
Because you do to familiarize them with the rules and so on, but some
With-
persons
yeah.
do not come.
With the rules and the new rules.
New rules, very important because you may have a rule that is outdated, but you think that
Yes.
rule fit in.
Yes. Actually, I think it's almost
Yes, they have learned.
well. They have learned from us while we were training them, and they will learn more in the tournament. They will
Okay.
understand the game more,
Yes.
and I am hoping that they will get along with each other inside the court,
Okay.
not by blaming someone who make mistakes or this and that,
Mhm.
which usually happens sometimes. That's I don't want to see in the tournament from them.
Togetherness.
I hope they understand the game, sportsmanship and everything.